درس الآن. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. Welcome dear students to a new lesson in Malik Idris Sanusi School in Istanbul. Today's lesson we are continuing with Unit 5. عم نتابع بالوحدة الخامسة. أظن عنا بشرى بدها تقدم لنا اليوم presentation about something. جاهزة يا بشرى؟ Yesterday we talked about necessity. الحقيقة واخدنا وقت زيادة عن النسيسيتي، بس معلش أنا كان هدفي أوضح لك الفكرة. بشرى نبدأ معاكي ولا أبدأ أنا في الدرس؟ اللي بتفضلي أنت، شو رأيك؟ خلينا نبدأ مع بشرى، لأنه الحقيقة ما تبقى من الباب تقريبا بيعتمد على هي القاعدة واللي هي second conditional. أوكي، ثواني بشرى. إذا بشرى بشرى رح أجعلك الآن أنت يعني هوست، بإمكانك تستخدمي تمام. إذا
Can I
بشرى
start now?
yes.
Okay.
You are the admin now. You are the host. You can start.
Okay, I'm just going to share screen. Can you see the presentation?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay. Okay, let's get started. Hello everyone. In this presentation, we will talk about type 2 condition. First of all, we are going to talk about its form. It's basically two clauses separated by a comma. The first clause, we call it if clause, which is if plus past simple. The second clause is would plus would or could plus verb, infinitive, or verb zero. So probably you are wondering why sometimes we use would, we use could. So we can actually use could in this situation because we can use it because we can talk about future possibility with it. When we can use it in present or future. Function, we use this conditional to show an unlikely or impossible outcome that probably would not happen unless a specific conditional were met. For example, if I said if I were sick, I would go to the doctor. Now, am I really sick? No, I'm not. But in the future, if I got sick, I will immediately go to the doctor. We have some examples for different situations. First situation, it's unlikely situation. That is unlikely to happen. We have, if I were a millionaire, I would buy a castle. And I would buy a castle if I were a millionaire. The possibility if I'm going to be a millionaire, it's like 0.001%. So it's unlikely to happen. The other situation, it's impossible situation, which is impossible to happen. If she had wings, she would fly to Antarctica. That's impossible. Like impossible if she impossible to have wings, so it's not going to happen. And of course, we can use here the we can start with if clause or with would clause, but we must know where we're gonna put the comma. The other situations is a unreal situation or hypothetical situation. The unreal situation that is unreal right now, like it's not real. For example, if I got sick, I would go to the doctor, which is unreal. And the hypothetical situation, which is like wishing something. For example, if they had learned their lessons, they would not have failed their exam. And of course, we can start with if or would clause here. Here we have question forms, which is we have three main types of questions. The first one is where would you go if you could go anywhere in the world? Here we started with would clause. The answer will be if I could choose one place, I would go. Starting with the if clause, or I would go to if I could choose one place, starting with with the clause. The other type is I would go. What would you do if you saw a ghost? If I saw a ghost, I would run away. Or we can say, I would run away if I saw a ghost. The third type question is starting with if clause. If you could change one thing in the world, what would it be? Same as these questions, we can start with if clause or would clause. If I could change one thing in the world, you can just put the reason why I would change, or I would change if I could change. I would change if I could change one thing. So here, in these examples, if you want to be sound like more native, you should focus on the pitch or the tone while using them. If I said if she had wings, she would fly to Antarctica. But if I said if she had wings, she would fly to Antarctica. Note the difference between them. And here we have some important notes that are really, really important. Um, we use would to show that we are imagining the result. As I said earlier, if she had wings, she's imagining the result. We can start these sentences with if clause or would clause, but you must know where you can put the comma. The verb to be is always were in this conditional, including she, he, I. So now you are probably wondering why we cannot put was. Actually, some native speaker they sometimes put was, but it's actually informal. But sometimes they can be, acceptable. The infinitive form has to be always written after the modal. So after modal verbs, we must put verb zero, like infinitive form of the verb. And that's actually our lesson. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you so much, Bushra. Excellent. Super, Bushra. Thank you so much. Would you please go back and make me the host?
Okay. Just
Yes.
minutes.
Go to participants.
Yeah, I got it. Does it work?
Okay. Yeah, it's also all right. Thank you, Bushra. Super, Bushra. Thank you. Excellent. All right. So الحقيقة اوكي. الحقيقة بشرى شرحت لنا بشكل مفصل. She gave us a very important explanation about the second conditional. حكت بشكل مفصل وحكت ملاحظات هامة جدا. هلا بنرجع بنراجعها بشكل سريع. I will try to explain some of the things that she said. الحقيقة شرحها كان ممتاز. But I will try to explain some of the things she mentioned in Arabic so that we know everybody is following up. She talked about the second conditional and هاي شرحته بشكل مفصل يعني لا يوجد داعي إنه نعاود بعض الأشياء اللي حكت فيها. But anyway, we will try to emphasize some of the um, notes she mentioned. Um, because some of them aren't even mentioned in the book, which is a really good thing about the tone, the pitch, the the pronunciation, the way we say them, about was and where. This is perfect. Okay, so she talked about the second conditional. I think I have a time table for conditional sentences. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This one. So this is the general timetable for conditional sentences. This is the general. Bushra, would you please send the PowerPoint presentation to me or via WhatsApp? Would you please send me the PowerPoint presentation if you can via WhatsApp? Okay, so she talked about the second conditional, this one, the second conditional. لها وضح لكم إياها بشكل سريع. The second conditional رح نوضحها بشكل سريع. طبعا هي شرحتها بشكل مفصل but يعني. So as you know, we have many types of conditional sentences. The first conditional حكينا عنه بالتفصيل, zero conditionals, first conditional. Now the second conditional. The second conditional, let's first of all let's see the form of the second conditional. خلينا نشوف شكل ال second conditional مثل ما وضحت. قالت in the if clause, so this is the second conditional. In the if clause, we have if, we have the past simple if I were a king. As you can see, this is the if clause. I would build hospitals, for example. So if I were a king, I would build hospitals. The first very important thing that Bushra talked about is the, the tense of the clauses. The tense. Look here. We have the past simple. Where is if? Yeah. We have the past simple in the if clause. On the second side, we have would. All right. So in the if clause, we have the past simple. هلا بنشوف ليش وضعنا where بدل عن was مثل ما شرحت. Why did we use were instead of was? So in the if clause, we have the past simple, and on the main clause, هاي بنسميها if clause, هذيك بنسميها main clause. This is the if clause, and this is the main clause. ما بتفرق التسمية. شو يعني كلوز صعيب المناسبة؟ كلوز هي جملة جزء من جملة. هي كلها بنسميها sentence. This is called a sentence. It has two parts, two clauses. يعني عمليا الجملة بنسميها sentence. جزء الجملة بنسميه clause. So in the if clause we have past simple. In the main clause, we have would plus infinitive. verb 0 infinitive يعني. خليني أخذ مثال آخر. Let's take another example ووضح لكم أكثر شو المقصود فيها. إذا عندنا if clause past simple, main clause would plus verb 0. وطبعا as she said we can switch between the two. يعني شوفوا شو رح نقول. Let's take another example. If she لاحظها had money, if she had money, لاحظ which tense is this? This is the there is a problem. Is there a problem? Can you see me? Wait a second. Can you see the screen now? Okay, sorry. I should have, I didn't pay attention, sorry. توا تشوفوا الموضوع؟ يلا سامحونا لأنه أول مرة يعني نستخدم حد آخر فما انتبهت أنا أنه I should reshare the screen. يا منيح نبهتوني والله، ما كنت عم شوف حتى الرسائل، ما كنت عم شوفهم. alright يلا معناتها بنعاود من البداية. يلا okay يلا no problem. So let's go back. خلينا نرجع. كنت عم بكتب هون الحقيقة the second conditional. If I were a king I would build hospitals for example. هلا أظن صار واضح يعني الموضوع. So as you can see we have two parts عندنا جزئين, the if clause and the main clause. The if clause and the main clause. The if clause and the main clause. All right, yeah. Okay. So as you can see, as we said, we have the if clause, we have the past simple, and the main clause would plus verb 0. Would plus, come on. No, it doesn't want to become a circle or an oval shape. Would plus verb 0. طبعا we can switch them. يعني بإمكاننا نبدأ بهاي أو بهاي، ما بتفرق. خلينا ناخذ مثال آخر ونشوف. If she had money, لاحظ this is the past simple. This is the past simple. If she had money, شوف شو رح نكمل ونقول. She would buy a house. If she had money, she would buy a house. الفكرة الجديدة هلا اللي بدي احكيها، بدي اسأل سؤال. متى هذا الكلام؟ لو كان معاها مصاري لكانت اشتريت منزل. متى هذا الكلام؟ ممكن حدا يجاوبني على الشات؟ وين؟ متى؟ نعم رغد. ثواني رغد افتح لك المايك. نعم رغد. In the future. يعني not in the past. صحيح؟
No.
Exactly. So we are not talking about the past. يعني in the future or in the present. So we are not talking about the past الحقيقة، ما عم نتكلموا عن الماضي. إذا مثل ما لك شايف، مع إنه عم نقول had، انتبهت أسيف؟ مع إنه عم نقول had نحن، بس لكن عم نتكلم عن شيء الآن أو in the future. طيب رح آخذ مثال آخر. شوفوا بالله، شوفوا شو رح أقول. هي الحقيقة هي الفكرة كتير مهمة، شرحتها هي بشرى، بس أنا بدي ركز عليها شوية، لأنه هون ببين لي الفكرة كلها من ال second conditional. If we were at school right now. انتبهت؟ if we were at school right now، عم نتكلم عن شيء نتمناه الآن، الآن أو في المستقبل القريب. يعني نحن لو إنه نحن الآن في المدرسة، we would be let's say happier. انتبهت؟ معناها أول فكرة بدي أحكيها، واللي هي الجمل الشرطية من النوع الثاني second conditional doesn't talk about the past، ما بتتحدث عن الماضي، مع إنه شكلها في الماضي، مع إنه شكل الجمل الشرطية حيكون في الماضي، ولكن هي لا تتحدث عن الماضي. but it doesn't talk about the future، وإنما it talks about the present or even the future. ولذلك مثل ما قالت بشرى this is a hypothetical افتراضي، شيء عم بفترض انه حقيقي، واحتمال حدوثه مثل ما قالت 0.00001%، يعني احتمال شبه مستحيل. بهاللحظة نحن الآن جالسين في بيوتنا، لو كنا في المدرسة، لاحظ حتى شو قلت باللغة العربية، لو كنا في المدرسة لكنا فعلنا كذا أو كذا. إذا مع إنه الشكل في الماضي البسيط، هذا اللي بدي تنتبه له، مع إنه الشكل في الماضي البسيط، إلا إنه بيتحدث عن الحاضر على الأقل، أو المستقبل، شيء بتمنى حدوثه بعدين أو الآن. إذا the second conditional أهم فكرة فيه إنه صحيح هو شكله في الحاضر وفي الماضي، لكن لا يتحدث عن الماضي، وهذا أكثر شيء ممكن تتخربط فيه conditional sentences. This is the most misleading thing in the second conditional. هذا أكثر شيء ممكن يخربط السكند conditional، واللي هو مع إنه شكله في الحاضر، لكن هو فقط بيتحدث عن مع انه شكله في الماضي عفوا، لكن هو بيتحدث عن الحاضر. هلا بعض الملاحظات الاخرى اللي ذكرتها، انه as you can see we used here where، استخدمنا where، وبالسكند كونديشنال ده غالبا بنستخدم where وليس was. طبعا as she said انه sometimes in spoken English we use was. Yeah, that's true, but most likely we use were. الحقيقة شيء مهم جدا ذكرته، واللي هو انه how do we pronounce it, how do we say it, the intonation. If we were at school now right now, as you see، شايف شلون لفظناها الجملة هاي نقطة مهمة الحقيقة نحن عم نغفل عنها. If we were at school right now we would be happier. We would be happier. رح نكون أسعد. If we were at school right now we would be happier. You see, حتى أنت in your words you are trying to make a hypothetical assumption. A hypothetical افتراضي. باهي. alright. الحقيقة ما عاش معنا وقت نشرح يعني نقرأ القاعدة هون. الدرس القادم إن شاء الله نقرأها القاعدة هون. المطلوب منكم الآن الواجب